news, everyone.
If you ever have anything you would like me to talk about over here in the news, just make sure you hit that Discord channel, hit that Kids News Corner channel, and go ahead and drop whatever article in there, and I will talk about it. iPhone owners say the latest iOS update is resurfacing deleted nudes. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Whoops. Yeah, I get the idea is that it's resurfacing old pictures, but for whatever reason, I was like, for whatever reason, the article is like, it's just the nudes, but it's obviously not just those ones. It's obviously just a bunch of old photos. Unless the phone like really has figured something out. Which, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious if the iPhone was just like, yeah, that looks like a pee-pee. Vietnam food slaps. What kind of Vietnam food do you enjoy? Apple appears to have a bug that's dredging up data that iPhone users thought was gone. Some iPhone users are reporting that after updating their phone to iOS 17.5, their deleted photos, some quite old, are popping up again, according to a Reddit thread that Mac Rumors spotted. iOS beta testers had the same complaints about the bug last week. People reporting the apparent bug say they're seeing old photos appear in their recent albums after Monday's update. iOS does give the user the option to restore deleted photos, but after 30 days. They're supposed to be permanently removed. Interesting. The person who started the thread claimed that NSFW photos they had deleted years ago were back on their phone. Another Reddit user said they saw photos from 2016 show up as new images, but they didn't think they had ever deleted them. And a person claimed in a later post that around 300 of their old photos, some of which were revealing, appeared in on an iPad they had wiped per Apple's guidelines and sold to a friend. That's hilarious. So they were like, hey, we wiped this, gave it to a friend, and then the friend got some sweet photos later. Oh, I see. It would be cool though if it can identify nudes. No, it would not be cool, man. That's not unless no. I don't want my phone being able to look at my photos. Although it's coming though. All these phones and phone manufacturers and everybody is doing this AI stuff. Everything's going to be able to be looked at. And the phones are going to start to see nudes. Now, what if you give that iPad to your kid? Or your boss? And you were like, here you go, boss. Yeah, it's cheap. Promise. And then he was like, dang. I see what you got going on. Hey, apologize. I'll actually give you the money back for the iPod. You've suffered enough. You know, like one of those situations. You know? So yeah, I'm guessing that there's like a bunch of, it sounds like there's a couple of other little bugs, a bunch of voicemails, things like that. You know, a lot of those kinds of things, whatever. It's funny. It's especially because the headline is like, hey, it's bringing back your old nudes. And then it's like, well, and listen, it's bringing back a ton of photos and nudes just happen to be in there because people take nude photos. It was cold. Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. So yeah. All right, I'm going to move on. Nintendo is acquiring Shiver Entertainment. From what I understood from a thing I had just seen, they ported Hogwarts Legacy to Switch. So people are kind of interested. Nintendo has acquired Shiver Entertainment, the company just announced. While Shiver worked on Scribblenauts Showdown, it's largely known for its porting work. The studio previously helped bring Scribblenauts Mega Pack, Mortal Kombat 1. Wow. It brought Mortal Kombat 1. Y'all remember what Mortal Kombat 1 was like? because that's not what they should be touting. Mortal Kombat 11 and Hogwarts Legacy to Switch. Nintendo is making the acquisition from Embracer. Embracer previously picked up Shiver at the end of 2021. Yeah, it was bad looking, bro. It was like a whole nother level of bad looking. Like, they could have just made it been like blurry and like not as good, you know, whatever, but like the game looked like bad. Like, bro, do you remember how bad it looked? Mortal Kombat 1 Switch comparison. Bro, it was fucking hilarious. Bro, it still makes me laugh so much. It was this picture, bro. Oh my god, look how bad this is. I mean, listen, I get it. Like, you're porting like a game that's on like modern consoles onto the Switch, but this was legitimately so fucking funny. My man's looked like he's seen some things. Different, not even like a similar facial expression or anything. Fuck, that is funny. Oh shoot. Okay, sorry. Despite Nintendo's acquisition, it seems that Shiver's role won't see significant change. Aim to secure high-level resources for porting and developing software titles. Okay, so pretty interesting. I think people are just excited because this is a company that does a lot of porting and stuff. Who knows what Nintendo will do with that? Maybe we'll see some other Nintendo titles get ported over to the Switch, or even to, you know, Switch successor at some point. But an interesting acquisition nonetheless. All right, guys. Also, if you guys didn't know, you know, Sony's making a new Venom movie, and apparently it's the last one. I know this is heartbreaking news for everybody who really, really wanted more of these, which I don't think there was anybody. I think there was like, everybody saw the first one, they were like, hey, that was, you know, not the worst thing I ever saw. And then they were like, cool, no need to make another one. And they were like, well, what if we made another one? And they were like, I mean, you could, I guess. And then they were like, well, what if the second one was not good? There was a second. Yeah, it had Woody Harrelson in it. Woody Harrelson came was Cletus Cassidy. Carnage. It was bad. It was real bad, man. It was not good. Didn't even finish bothering the second one, or the first one. Bro, the first one was okay. It's not good, but it was like remember when like the 90s they made like superhero movies, and you watch them and you're like, I'll probably never watch that again, but it was not the worst thing I ever saw. That's how I felt about the first one. And then they were like, let's make a second one, and then that one sucked. And then they're like, well, we should do a third one, and we're like, no, stop. Well, apparently they're gonna do a third one, and it's gonna be called Venom: The Last Dance, because everybody needs to take a shot at Michael Jordan. They felt more Venom. Upgrade? I don't remember Upgrade. Who was an Upgrade? But they said this is going to be the last one. I'm gonna look up Upgrade real quick. Upgrade or Upgraded? Because there was a 2018 film called Upgrade, and Upgraded was a 2024 film. Sony Motion Picture Group chairman Tom Rothman spoke about the future of its Marvel offshoot trilogy during a conversation with Deadline. He says the movie says that movies like the upcoming Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, as well as the next Tom Hardy Spider-Man film, will be significant events for fans, included in the list of major upcoming releases is Venom 3. Sorry about that. The 2018 one. The third and last Venom is going to be huge, Rothman said. Oh, this is that other guy. The other guy who looks like Tom Hardy. Bro, Logan Marshall Green. Y'all ever see Logan Marshall Green and how much he looks like Tom Hardy? He was in yeah, he does, bro. He was in Prometheus. They're saying this is like a Venom movie. All right, well, I'll keep it on the list, man. Like a tall Tom Hardy, yeah. So if you were really hoping for one more Venom, that's what we're getting apparently. Whatevs. I like I said, I saw the first and was okay, and then saw the I think I saw the second one way later too, like way later. Like I didn't see it when it first came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, right. Also, Deadpool and Wolverine, that movie, you know, that small Marvel film that's coming out this year. They just released tickets yesterday for it. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. And I did snatch up some tickets. So, oh God. Yeah. So I think I'm going. I think I'm going night of, something like that. Nah, I'm good on that one too. Really? You weren't interested in that one? I thought that one looked good though. I think it's like July something. Nope. Okay. Fair enough, man. Well, here, I got something for you then. Disney's bringing back Marvel Television Banner to tell fans they can jump in anywhere. So essentially Marvel has become so convoluted with all their shit, and everybody knows this, that they keep on trying to figure out ways to to figure out ways that people can just see something and realize, we can jump in and just check it out because it's not connected to much of anything else, or if it is connected, it's lightly connected and you don't have to know anything. Yep, that's right, because they don't know what to do to get people back interested, except for keep on putting different kinds of banners on it. Remember they had that other one that they used for Echo? I forget what it was called, but they used something for it. I don't remember what it was. Fucking Marvel is so... I don't understand what has happened. What did they use for that one too? I don't remember. Echo? No, I meant Echo. Oh, I thought they used a different thing to let people know it was like mature. I thought maybe that's what it was. I was trying to see if I could find it real quick, but I never did go through and watch it though, which is kind of funny though. Was mature rated? Yeah, it was. Man, I forget what they did to it. And the thing they diluted to death, bro. Yeah. It was pretty meh. Oh, did you see it? They definitely think that people are gonna get really interested in stuff, especially like their TV stuff. I'm sorry, but their TV stuff is probably just dead at this point. They just need to... Yeah, I don't know what they can do with it at this point. I think it's just it's done. They essentially need to like do like a movie a year, and then that's it. Was probably Moon Knight. Moon Knight was pretty good. Oscar Isaac is a good actor though. Disney is bringing back the Marvel television banner in an attempt to tell fans they can jump in anywhere in the increasing complex Marvel Cinematic Universe. Speaking to comic book Marvel Studio head of TV, streaming, and animation Brad Winderbaum said Avengers Endgame maybe caused fans to feel obligated to watch everything in order to keep up with the MCU's interwoven storylines. Marvel Television, a banner previously used for separate productions like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and what were once Netflix shows like Daredevil, was folded into the overall Marvel Studio brand into 2019. We want to make sure that Marvel stays an open door for people to come in and explore, Winderbaum said. On the heels of Endgame, I think there was maybe a little bit of an obligation to watch absolutely everything in order to watch anything. Okay. Winderbaum said that comics are designed to be entered from anywhere and explore at the reader's discretion, and Marvel wants the same to apply to its film and TV show franchises. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Marvel Spotlight? Maybe that was the other one I was thinking of. Marvel Spotlight or whatever. Part of the rebranding of Marvel Studios, Marvel Television, Marvel Animation, and even Marvel Spotlight, Jesus Christ, is to, I think, try to tell the audience you can jump in anywhere. They're interconnected, but they're not. You don't have to watch A to enjoy B. You can follow your bliss. You can follow your own preferences and find the things you want within the tapestry of Marvel. Which comic it had, right? And I get that. I could understand like that idea of wanting it to be like comics, because comics are very successful in the way that they want to be, but like movies and TV doesn't work that way. To read like a comic, just a single issue of a comic, it's what, a couple of minutes. It's usually 10-15 minutes, maybe a little longer if you're kind of really enjoying like the artwork and everything. But good Christ, they're like, well, you got to really dedicate some time and some effort to this, though. I feel like they want it to be like their comics division, and they don't realize that you can't just have it be that way. And yeah, they've diluted everything so heavily at this point. They're struggling to figure out how they can come back from that, because as he kind of said, during leading up to Endgame, everybody was like, what do I have to do to understand what's happening in this movie? And they're like, oh, all you gotta do is watch all these movies, all this stuff. And they were like, that's too much, that's crazy. And then they could never shake that from being like their thing. And so now they're just stuck with it. And so they're trying to figure out how to do that, but I'm telling you, they're gonna struggle with this for a very long time. Yo, Vash, what's happening? They can do standalone comics and do different versions of it. Yeah. I'm excited for like Fantastic Four. I think will be very good. Like I said, Deadpool, Wolverine, I think could be very entertaining. Outside of that, I struggle to know what's going to be decent from Marvel going forward, and I think that's kind of their downfall at this point. I feel like Marvel is one of those ones I like bringing their stuff up because they're a big company, but good Christ, I feel like they're struggling more than most. So connecting everything, I think that's what they're trying to do right now, is they're trying to say they're not going to connect everything, I think that's kind of the play they're doing. Excuse me. We'll see. Also, Cyclo, what kind of comics were you getting into? I don't know if you guys have ever seen. I don't know if I ever posted like all of my huge fucking things of comics that I had collected for a long time. Glad to be off now, and I'm off tomorrow. Yay, dude, that's good. Oh, week is going okay. It's been stressful. I'm getting a lot of projects and stuff at work. Some additional things that I'm gonna be trying to work on over the next little while. So today was a little, well, this week has been a little stressful. So, but good overall. So hopefully the same for you. If you have anything you want to discuss, throw it in. I'm ready for it. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into this one. Oh my God, this one was so fucking cool. I hope you guys have not seen this because I would love to show it to you. Social media is flooded with videos of a dramatic fireball over Spain and Portugal. I hope you guys have not seen this because I would love to fucking show you guys this. So apparently there was a huge fucking meteor or meteorite, I don't know the difference, came out over Spain and Portugal. And guys, this is fucking crazy. I'm excited to show you guys this. Meteor or space junk, I don't know. But hold on a second. Because there's a couple of let's watch the original, just the orig. This is just the orig. This just shows what happens, and then this girl has one of the best fucking videos I've ever seen. All right, let's just show you guys what this thing looks like. So this is like the meteor. You know, it's coming down. You get that nice streak, that big green light up in the sky. Oh, so people are like, oh my God, it's aliens. You know, because obviously it's aliens. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking sick. And then I was watching these other ones, and this is the one I've been seeing like crazy. Check out this girl's fucking video. This thing is insane. Oops. I'm trying to just make it bigger here. So she's just out, and then it was just fucking sky lit up overhead. Oh my God. Again though, what a shot, bro. This is like straight out of a fucking movie. It's such a good shot, dude. It's so good. It's so cool. We'll get into the article in here in a second, but I wanted to show you guys these. DC that started in like 2005-ish, but went back into the 90s just because of references and stuff I should read. More recent DC stuff. Yeah, DC's pretty decent. Especially they got some good writers over at DC for a little while. They had some guys from there was a guy from was it Brian Michael Bendis, who came from Marvel, who was a really good writer, who went over to DC for a while. This is the first clip I've seen, so I thought it was fake. Really? Yeah, dude. I saw so many of the other ones before. I saw this whole thing, so. I'm so happy she was present for it and not looking through her phone, too. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that whole thing happens, and the only thing you can do is look up. And to be in that moment, bro, I would have been like, oh my God, we're getting invaded. That's it. So there's a couple of different other ones we'll just take a look at too as well, because they're good. They're not as good as that one. You know, they're all like, oh, okay, you know, the big thing across the sky, you know, whatever, cool. Even this one's pretty good. Like, yeah, across the sky. Like, that's a good shot. Pretty fun shot. But man, I'm telling you, that one from that girl's was so good. I mean, even this one's pretty good. Right over the top of the head. I feel like it's just one of those things, like when it's right over you, God, it's so cool. It has such a look. The remains look so cool. Yeah. This little thing. Okay, so real quick, we'll go through. The European Space Agency, the ESA, Planetary Defense Office, is investigating the appearance of an enormous fireball that lit up the sky above Spain and Portugal late last week. The fiery body was witnessed streaking across the night sky, traveling at a speed of roughly 45 kilometers per second. at 22:46 UTC on May 18th before disappearing from view in a bright flash of light at an altitude of 60 kilometers above the Atlantic Ocean. The fireball was initially thought to have marked the destruction of a smaller meteor as it came in contact with Earth's atmosphere. However, ESA later announced the interloper was in fact probably a fragment of a larger icy comet, which had broken off from the main body and wandered the solar system for an indeterminate period of time before finding itself on a fateful collision course with our blue marble. Aliens. Yeah, that's true, man. I love that they call it interloper. Is that like a normal term? Because that's the thing I've only heard of in No Man's Sky. Those fucking Vikings always call me fucking interloper. Aliens or AI. Definitely AI. Well, could be. So yeah, sorry. I just thought this was super cool. I wanted to make sure I showed it off again. One more time. Just one more. God, that's such a good shot. Fucking. Man. I hope she shows this to everybody for the rest of her life. Well, speaking of AI though, Ron, god damn, look at you. Scarlett Johansson was shocked and angered by a since suspended OpenAI voice that sounded eerily similar to hers with an update. So sometime I think last week, ChatGPT or OpenAI announced ChatGPT was getting a new version, ChatGPT 4, and then I think it was ChatGPT 4 Omega or something. Somebody said some shit like that. I don't know. Too many fucking weird things. But they had a voice for it, and it sounded very similar to Scarlett Johansson. Where's the original story? Let's read the original before we get into the updated version. So, OpenAI is suspending its ChatGPT voice Sky after users claimed it seemed to mimic Scarlett Johansson's voice from the 2013 film Her. No spoilers, Ron. I have not seen Her. Yes, I plan to. The company addressed the situation with a statement on Twitter today, saying that it is working to pause the use of Sky while the issue is tended to. Many have pointed out that the voice shares similarities to Johanna's performance as the AI companion in Spike Jonze directed movie. It's a weird movie, bro. I understand it's a weird one, but I still haven't seen it. I still don't want spoilers, bro. But I knew you were gonna spoil it if I didn't say it. I liked it a lot. All right, perfect. Can I get an amen? It's eerie though why AI would choose that. No, it's a company, bro. It's a company that chose it. Bro, you think the computer chose that voice? It did not. Okay, and then there was an update recently. Scarlett Johansson has released a statement regarding OpenAI's ChatGPT voice Sky. The message says that the company contacted her in September in an attempt to hire her to provide the voice for ChatGPT 4. She explained that she denied the request after much consideration and for personal reasons. Johansson added that she was shocked, angered, and in disbelief upon hearing a demo for Sky that sounded eerily similar to her voice. Altman asked her to reconsider her involvement when speaking with her agent just 2 days before the release of 4.0 demo, but Sky was released before the two could connect. Johansson then hired legal counsel and asked for an explanation before OpenAI reluctantly agreed to remove ChatGPT voice option. So they essentially were like what I think from what I had understood, they were like, no, it's not her voice. And then they were like, well, we're gonna suspend it anyway because, you know, like, we didn't realize that the actress we hired sounded so similar to her, but you know that we don't want that to feel bad for her. And then to find out that, they did contact her to do the voice, and that they just hired somebody that sounded very much like her so that they could have some deniability. They just let the AI do the deciding. Bro, no, the AI is not that smart right now. And they made it sound like her anyway. Okay, that's fucked. They had a person who sounded very similar to her. They did hire, but at least the way that they're stating it. And I'm taking it with what they're saying. So I don't know. They're saying that they hired somebody and that they were keeping her name private though, so maybe it is kind of all a ruse. I don't know, but they're saying that it's an actress, and they probably just if they did hire her, it's because she sounded very similar. It's douchey. It is douchey. So I hope that they figure out some other way to do this, because fucking it is like the sleaziest thing to just they wrote up a contract for an AI voice actor. Yeah, of course they did, because they gotta train it on something, right? They have to train the AI on something. Like, that's how like AI essentially, you know, learns, is it uses examples, which is why people are so pissed, usually because it learns off of something that is usually not its own work. And people are always like, bro, you can't use my work for this. Problem is, you know, there's very little right now as far as, you know, laws that we could do. Oh, I see. But so I'll finish my sentence anyway, or my ramble at this point. But yeah, so then they hire, you know, they gotta have, they use that person to then speak or whatever, and then they train on that voice or whatever and whatever. Yeah. Just write up a contract for a fake voice actor. That'd be cool. They even hired an actor. That's what they said. They probably just stole it. I mean, it could be, man. Like I said, I don't know. They're saying they hired somebody, but then they were like, for illegal reasons, we can't tell you who it is. Which, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. So, I don't know, man. I don't work there. We hired Janet D40. I don't know who Janet D40 is. You know what I was thinking? There's that's her name, I hear. Janet Doe. Oh my god. Sorry, I'd be snagging and typing. That's all right. What was there's a joke in Futurama when they go to the movie theater and they're reading all the credits and stuff. Oh man, what was the I wanted to see if I could find a picture of all the credits and shit. Oh, this is a perfect one for it. Oh my god, apparently it's the tiniest thing ever, huh? Can I get this? Oh my god. There we go. Fucking zoom it in. So they're like watching this movie and there's like credits all at the beginning, and it's all written by Writing Unit 5, Writing Unit 12, and Joe. That's what's gonna happen. Shit. But yeah, so we'll see if there's anything happen. She is apparently in the process of suing OpenAI at this point. So we'll see. I think people were pretty on her side or rooting for her at this point. I think people were pretty not trusting of the AI stuff. So I think it also doesn't hurt that she sued Disney, like a couple years ago, and won on that too. So I'm on AI's side. Well, you should be, man. You fucking coward. All right. Okay, this is a little bit of a big boy. So this is the story trailer for the Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erd Tree. I have not watched this. This is coming out pretty soon. I think early next month. Late next month is what I meant, obviously, of course. I can't keep it straight when this fucking DLC comes out. But this is the story trailer for it. It's about 3-ish minutes. I've been really excited to see a little bit more. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen. One that could never be put to song. A purge without grace or honor. The tyranny of Messmer's flame. And so kindly Miquella would abandon everything. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow. Will you walk with us?
All right. I don't know why the subtitles were on for what they shown. A lot of dead space for drama. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, they're definitely trying to play up some of the stuff. I don't know, man. You know, it is what it is. I knew that this was this DLC is gonna deal heavily with Mikola, and I know people were excited about that though. Yeah, it gives us just a little bit of story. This is not supposed to be just a full, like a normal trailer. It is like a story trailer. It's just kind of giving you some context to some of the things that have kind of been going on or happened before. I think they're all before the timeline of the game and stuff. So, yes, I understand. Not necessarily like it's not one of those ones where it's like, oh, well, you know, gameplay trailer. It's very much like, hey, just giving you some context and stuff, getting people a little bit hyped up a little bit before the release date, you know. And we'll definitely have more. I'm sure that they'll be showing off as we get closer and closer. But yeah, I'm excited more and more to keep on. Like I said, I want to see somebody. I'm gonna watch somebody play this. I'm 100% not gonna play it for myself ever. So just a couple more quick things. So Kingdom Hearts series is coming to Steam next month. I don't know why I said next week. Cyclo kind of dropped this in the Discord, and then I actually found he just kind of dropped it as a thing, but then I found the actual article. Square Enix has confirmed multiple Kingdom Hearts games will be available for the first time on Steam from June 13th. The games in question include Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't fucking understand Kingdom Hearts. They can't just name them fucking correctly. Because listen to this: Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC, Kingdom Hearts Interim Masterpiece, Square Enix and naming sequels like that, but they do 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, 3. just fucking name it like a normal fucking person. It makes no fucking sense to me. Yeah and no. So they like to do like weird naming after the name thing. I'm saying the 1.5, 2.5, and then 2.8 is the weirdest fucking scheme I've ever seen. Whatever, Remix, Final Chapter Prologue, Remind, whatever. Do whatever you want with those. If you're gonna number them, just number them whatever the fuck whatever the like actually makes sense. 36498/2. Oh god. In Kingdom Hearts parlance, this is known as the Darkseeker Saga. No single fucking person ever has called it the Darkseeker Saga except for fucking nerds. Square Enix notes that Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix will feature textural upgrades to its graphics, and that purchasing Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC or the Interim Masterpiece bundle will give players a new platform exclusive Keyblade called Dead of Night. They're naming it like JPEG files, bro. That's actually dead on, bro. Actually dead on. Actually pretty fucking spot on. Oh, shoot. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Just like Final Fantasy, I don't give a shit about Kingdom Hearts either. So I just figured there would probably be somebody who does. Gotta go meditate. Hey, thanks so much for coming and hanging out, Ron. We'll see you around, bro. Love you, dude. Sora Keyblade meme.tiff. Damn, I need to get into a .tiff pretty soon, man. I need to just see what it's like. The problem is I always worry that a site that I would use a .tiff wouldn't want to use a .tiff. Like I use a lot of like a lot of times if I'm using like a JPEG or whatever, it's usually on like YouTube or something. I wonder if YouTube accepts .tiffs. I was trying to find this on a couple other places, and I had to very quickly look, so I didn't find it anywhere else. At least when I was looking. So IGN Entertainment has acquired a few things, and I wanted to find a place that was reporting it that wasn't IGN. Again, I couldn't find anything because I feel like this could be like weirdly biased or something. I don't know, but I think it'll be fine. So IGN Entertainment acquires Eurogamer, GI, VG247, Rock Paper Shotgun, and more, which is a lot of other things. IGN Entertainment has acquired the Gamer Network family of digital brands for an undisclosed sum. Gamer Network's publication include GamesIndustry.biz, Eurogamer, Rock Paper Shotgun, VG247, and Dicebreaker. The business also holds shares in Outside, Xbox, Digital Foundry, and Hawkshoot, Hookshot, which operates Nintendo Life, Push Square, Pure Xbox, and Time Extension. IGN Entertainment is the division of Ziff Davis that includes IGN, Map Genie, How Long to Beat. Oh, nice. How Long to Beat. Humble Bundle. Oh, and Humble Bundle. It has acquired the brands from PAX and New York Comic Con organizer Reed Pop, which initially bought the Games Network business in 2018. Not included in the UK-based events are the UK-based events EG X or MCM or the digital brand Popverse. Damn, I didn't know IGN Entertainment actually owned so many things. Like How Long to Beat is one of those sites I fucking love. Humble Bundle? Who knew? That should be crazy. So like I said, I was trying to find somebody else who was reporting on it. We'll see. All I could find was them. So, lastly, Pixar has begun layoffs of 14% of its workforce as it shifts focus away from Disney Plus. I remember when Pixar could do nothing but put out bangers, you know? And somewhere they've kind of gotten diluted into a lot of other things, and now they're going to be looking at some layoffs. Following reports of impending layoffs from earlier this year, Pixar has begun letting go of 14% of its workforce as it switches its focus from series production for Disney Plus to feature films. I think that's the focus switch is a great idea. The letting people go, a little less so. As reported by the Hollywood Reporter, it appears that around 175 employees will be impacted by these job cuts, and that they will bring Pixar's total headcount from roughly 1,300 people to 1,125. It was also noted that top leadership would not be a part of these layoffs because, of course, they won't be. Yeah, I'm so shocked. Fucking the bosses are not gonna get touched. But yeah, so pretty crazy stuff. As always with layoffs, hopefully these people find jobs pretty quickly. That is my always my hope. Like I said, Pixar was such a staple for Disney for a long time, and hopefully they can kind of build themselves back up to that. But yeah, I think that is gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the news. I'll see you guys on the other side.